Hi, this is Lisa from Point Creation and welcome back. So the POWERTEX project I've been working on this week is a commission bodice, and the lady gave me a call last weekend and she said that she had seen my original bodice in the Gloucester Arts and Crafts Centre just before lockdown, and she wanted to commission me to do it because she tried to purchase that one, but then obviously lockdown happened and we had to take our stuff out. So she asked me to do this, and this comes from I've got a mannequin that I use as a mould. So I press the POWERTEX round the mannequin and then remove it and then build it up. So the video will now go into the processes that I use, but I just want to give you a quick run through of how this looks and how this has turned out. Absolutely love it. The colours she asked for specifically were bronze and gold going into green, so that is what I've done. If I just spin this round, she wants it to go on her wall, so I've put in some gold eyelets there so that she can attach it to her wall. We go down and I've ribboned the back. I've put holes in it and then ribboned the back. You can see the inside there. Okay, and then we go around here, the other side. So, as I said, the next part of the video will be my processes. Thank you so much for following my work and supporting my channel, and I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe and comment below, and press that notification bell to receive all of my project videos when I do them. Thanks very much. Take care. So we start by prepping our mannequin, and what I've done is I've prepped it with cling film. Okay, so I've covered her from just below or just above the cleavage there to the navel. Okay, and I've gone all the way around. So what I start to do is take my fabric with nothing on it first, just as it is, and I look at textures, I look at the way it's going to fall, and I just have a play around with the different fabrics I have. And what I want to do is just get a good covering on her first. Okay, I'm gonna create sort of quite a low neckline here. Okay, so we're going to probably finish right in the middle of the boobs there with the fabric, but we want to obviously cover her boobs. And this at the moment is just t-shirt material. Okay, so I've cut up t-shirts, I've cut up, you know, old clothes from the boys, vests. This one is a vest, you can see the ribbing in it, which is lovely. So I just keep doing that until I've covered everything and just had a good feel for how I want it to go. Okay, I've got here some lace as well. My customer wants it to look quite vintage, so I've got some lace to go on the final just before I put all the embellishments on. I'm going to put the lace on there. Again, this is just from an old top that I found at a charity shop that I just cut up. And then on here I'm going to look at putting some chain or some metal embellishments. The lady said she wanted it to be quite metallic in look. I've got some Hessian trim here. Might look quite cute there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish playing around with it like this, and then once I've started to put POWERTEX onto the fabric, then I'll be right back. So I just wanted to give you a really quick update. So I've put some POWERTEX on to the plastic, and I'm just soaking my fabric, as you can see. I've had to prop her up because gravity obviously takes the fabric and it doesn't sit right. If I lay her down, this bit falls down, but if I sorry, this bit over here falls down. If I stand her up, then it doesn't lay properly. So I'll carry on and I'll cover her boobs up and I'll decorate the top, and then I'll check back in. So as you can see, I have covered the main bit of the bodice with fabric and POWERTEX. Okay, I've created texture here with folds from the different fabrics, and I've made sure that it goes over her boobs and round the back. Now the lady wants to hang it on her wall, so what I've done is I've taken it all the way over the shoulders and sort of connected it to the back. Now my original bodice wasn't connected all the way around and it kept folding in on itself, so this is why I've done it this way. So I've got here a gerbera which I have put some POWERTEX on, and that's going to go just up. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Can you see my finger pointing? No, you can't. Let's move the phone. Just up here. Ah, there we go. I can see my hand now. So it's going to go just up there, but what I need to do is just get a little bit more of the fabric, and this was a bit of scrap that I'd actually put in the bin. But what I need to do, so I'm just massaging that POWERTEX into the fabric because I don't want it to be dripping wet. Sorry, that's really up close, isn't it? Gosh, sorry. Right, so it's just a bit of scrap like this, and what I'm going to do is on the bottom of this gerbera, I'm going to wrap it round to give the bottom of that gerbera something to adhere to. Okay, and then, can you see that? No, you can't. There we go. Whole lot nearly went then. There we go. So obviously it's wet. Just pushing. Yeah, you can see that. So obviously it's wet at the moment, but what will happen is that once that dries, at least now that gerbera's got something to hold on to. Okay. So I've finished adding all of the embellishments for today. I'm just going to let it dry overnight and we'll see how it looks in the morning. So I've got sand and balls. Where's my finger? Ah, there it is. Sand and balls up here. Okay, go down. I've got an old necklace there around the neckline. A clay flower from one of the POWERTEX molds. More sand and balls there. A random metal butterfly, and that lace I showed you before. I've popped some coils on there, some cogs on there, and some washers. Some more sand and balls. And then here I've got just a bit of old bracelet, and then round here I've got some corrugated card. I don't know if you can see that. When that dries and is painted, it looks like metal. So, and then up there I've got that flower. So I'll check back in tomorrow once it's all dry, and I'll show you the next piece of the project. So the bodice has come off the mould, and I just wanted to quickly show you it before I start painting it. I've put in here 3 holes on either side, just so that I can connect a nice piece of thin leather just to add detail to the back. But this is going on the lady's wall, so it's not vital to put this in, but I think it looks quite cute, so that's why I do it. When it came off the mould, it was quite flimsy because obviously POWERTEX, although it hardens fabric, you need something to hold it up. So what I then had to do was, over the course of a couple of days, just start adding more fabric to give it that shape. So I've got bits down here just to adds texture, but also added strength to this section here. Up here, I don't know if you can see it very well, it goes all the way around to here. Again, it was to add strength. And then inside, the boob here was quite thin, so then I added extra fabric in that bit. And then once I put the fabric on with the POWERTEX, I then just put it back on the mould until it was dry. As you can see, it's not great pictures because it's so dark in there. Again, added extras to the shoulders, but I think it looks really good. I'm really pleased with the textures that I've been able to achieve just by using these fabrics. Popped a hole there and then a hole there so that the lady can put it on her wall. And what else have I done to the front? I added extra fabric to the boob there. So I can go down. Added extra here. Add strength to that a bit. And then the same here. Added some here to add strength to that bit. But again, I really like the way it turned out. So I'm going to paint it now, and then I shall come back with the finished product. So the piece is finished. I just want to quickly run through it with you. So the customer asked for bronze going into green with touches of gold and touches of silver. However, I don't particularly like bronze, silver and gold together, so what I've done is I added these silver leaves to the flower. Originally they're made of metal, and then I've just gone over them with a gold polish just to sort of knock back that silver because it is very, very bright. So that's the finished colour. I'm so happy with the way it's turned out. I'm just hoping that my customer is happy also. I'll show you the inside. There we go. Textures of all the sand and balls here and the lace, it's just come out so well. So that's my project. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it's inspired you to dig out your POWERTEX and have a go, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, bye.